Guys, yo, this is RV, and today I'm doing a review of the series Transformers War for Cybertron Season 1 Siege. Just let me tell you, there are three seasons. It's a trilogy. It has already been released. It was already released that it's a trilogy, and it's a Netflix original series, and it's an anime original series. So Netflix original anime series. Those who don't know what's anime is Japanese animated series and cartoons. So let's start with the review. IMDb has rated 7.4 out of 10. As of yet, two seasons have been released. This is the review of season 1. We will start with the review. It's very complicated, but it's very interesting. The concept is very tough, and you have to apply a lot of brains to understand everything, but it's a transcendent level. That means the series is not based on any of the movies which have come in the past. I really don't know they are based on comics or no, but I really don't think so, because there has been no reference as of yet in my research on Wikipedia or any other website. So yeah, 7.4 is aptly rated. It's The animation is very nice. The characters are very well versed. They have well acted. Even if it is animated, there's a lot of work in animation, so that the characters work and act well. There's a lot of depth in the series. Season 1, there are a lot of characters giving it a depth, and the plot is set on the planet Cybertron, where two factions have already been separated, one being Decepticon and the other being Autobots. And Optimus Prime is the head, and Megatron is the head of Decepticons, and Optimus Prime is the head of Autobots. So obviously, people who have seen Transformer movies and Transformer cartoons earlier, they should have and some may have some reference. But those who do not have, please don't worry. When you watch from the start, for the first time this series, you'll be enthralled. It will be a blast to watch the series. The only difficult thing is to understand the series, because it's a little complicated. It has a lot of depth, and you need to apply a lot of brains to understand it. And season 1 has 6 episodes, and each episode is of 22 minutes, so you can finish it in like 2 or 3 hours. And it's very specific, and the plot and the motive has been properly presented in the season in season 1. So the story goes, Optimus Prime and Megatron are in a fight to save their planet Cybertron. Actually, planet Cybertron has been destroyed because of the fighting of the two factions, and Decepticons want to kill Autobots, and Autobots want to kill Decepticons, and they both have agreed that they are the reason for the planet, for the destroying of the planet. And they both side by side make a research, so that how can they revive the planet. So just a little background. Prime is the one chosen by the elders of these beings to lead Autobots, and Optimus is the person who has become the Prime. And all these robots are living beings. They are powered by something called as the spark, and every it's equivalent to the soul of human beings, and all of them have sparks that gives them life. And their life is based on a planet called as Cybertron, and they do not know their creators, and the introduction to their creators will be made in season 2. But for now, their creators have not been revealed. So this is the spark. Small then there's something called as energon. When all lot of sparks come together, it forms an energon, and when lot of energons form together, it forms an allspark. Allspark is then ultimate. It's a source of unlimited power which can power their planet Cybertron. And they discover it that there is somewhere on this planet, on the Cybertron itself, allspark is available, and they both fight, but at the end no one gets it, and I won't reveal the end. It's a climax, and you should watch it to get that impulsive and adventure feeling. Yeah, the adrenaline rush what you get. Yeah, so the plot is very very detailed, and this series is very inspiring. The voice of Optimus Prime, the things, deceptive things which Decepticons do, the Megatron, how he deceives Optimus Prime, how Optimus Prime relieves his team and escapes. It's really really inspiring. The voice, the storyline, and the plot, how Optimus Prime navigates everyone, how his leadership skills are presented in the TV series, how those leadership skills have been thought over a lot to make it really inspiring. Because just to write dialogues is not a work of a writer. It should relay, connect to the audience, and even the emotions of it. Only then he can be called a good writer. There's a fine line between these things, and those boundaries should be crossed and should be transcended, which has been done here, and it has properly been presented. So critics choice, so the direction is awesome, the plot is awesome, the cinematography is awesome, the storyline is really awesome. I like the storyline really well. Optimus Prime character, there have been movies and there have been cartoons where Optimus Prime has always been the leader, and I think on this anime series it was a lot of pressure to build that inspiration again from bottom to top, and this anime series has succeeded in doing that, and that's a very big thing. Okay, so critics choice rating would be 3.75 stars, and viewers choice rating would be around 3.25 stars out of 5. So yes, so I think you should watch it, and it will be quite a journey. It'll finish fast, but you'll be longing for the second season when you watch the first season completely. FYI, season 2 has also been released. Season 1 and 2. Season 1 was released in mid 2020, and season 2 was released in at the end of 2020. And I will soon post review of season 2. So stay tuned. Peace out.